What happens when a city wakes up and finds itself in a completely different country? It sounds like a movie plot, but it's a true story for millions of people. We tend to think of borders on a map as permanent, solid lines. The three main reasons are treaties, wars, and political handover deals. These aren't just abstract political moves. They erase a city's identity overnight, affecting everything from the language spoken on the street to the flag flying over City Hall. First, let's travel back to the early 20th century to the city of Danzig. Before World War I, it was a bustling German port city on the Baltic Sea. Meant to give newly independent Poland access to the sea without giving it control of a German-majority city. It was a compromise that satisfied no one. This fragile status didn't last. The city became a flashpoint that led to World War II. By the end of the war in 1945, the map was redrawn again. The city was absorbed into Poland and renamed Danzig. In a matter of years, Danzig's centuries-old German identity was effectively erased and rewritten as Polish. For over 700 years, it was the capital of East Prussia, a center of German culture and home to the philosopher Immanuel Kant. It was a place of great historical and intellectual importance. After the war, the victorious Allied powers decided its fate at the Potsdam Conference. The northern part of East Prussia, including the ruins of Königsberg, was annexed by the Soviet Union. The Soviets renamed it Kaliningrad after a Bolshevik revolutionary. Today, Kaliningrad is a Russian exclave, a piece of Russia completely separated from the mainland, wedged between Poland and Lithuania. It's one of Russia's most strategic territories, home to its Baltic Fleet, a world away from its German past. But not all of these transfers happen through war and destruction. The story of Hong Kong is completely different. For 156 years, it was a British colony, a vibrant hub of capitalism and Western culture on the doorstep of Communist China. It was a unique blend of East and West, but the lease Britain had on a large part of the territory was set to expire in 1997. After years of negotiation, Britain agreed to hand the entire city back to China under a unique principle called one country, two systems. The British flag came down, the Chinese flag went up, and overnight, Hong Kong's citizens had a new sovereign power. Their stories are a powerful reminder of how geopolitics, from military strategy and trade routes to the very passport you carry, can reshape individual lives. Cities don't choose their countries, but their futures, and the futures of the people who live in them depend entirely on those lines on the map. And when those borders shift, people's lives, memories, and identities are forced to shift right along with them. If you found this piece of history fascinating, explore more weird and wonderful stories from around the globe with us. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to World Unpacked.